Hello, the internet. We'll double check. Are we coming through? Sounds like my music is going. It looks like. Does somebody else want to talk?
Hello,
Hello?
testing. 1, 2, sandwich.
The green bars are going. So I do believe we're okay. Hello.
Doobie.
Doobie,
Kids are
leave.
not okay.
The kids are not okay?
Heard that before.
Hello. We are Massive Damage Adventures, and welcome to Hellbreakers, an Expanse RPG live stream. My name is Merrick Moore. My pronouns are he, him. I will be running the game tonight like we do every 2 weeks.
So get on it.
Just a couple of quick announcements today. We have... Well, we are Roll20 ambassadors. We like the virtual tabletop. It's a pretty cool gig, cool thing. Heads up that if you want kids on bikes or kids on brooms, both of them are 30% off right now on Roll20, which is pretty cool. So if you want to do your own Stranger Things or kids at a magic school, you could do that.
Both fun.
Yeah, both excellent games. All right, let's see. Ooh, super fun shout out to our friends Abraxas Precipice, who is an Expanse stream that runs every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time on twitch.tv/onlyplaywizards. They ran a charity stream, which was called Adapa's Fate, like February 26th or something. You can find it on their YouTube channel, though. They raised over $2,000 for World Central Kitchen. It's a good job, friends.
Yeah, good job.
Let's see. If you tune in here on the off Mondays when we're not playing this game, I am usually making D&D maps in a toolkit called the Master's Toolkit by Arkenforge. It's a map-making tool set. And if you would like to see that, come back here next Monday or go to our YouTube channel and check out the previous videos. We've got some reviews and stuff. And if you want it, use the code COZYFORGING, all one word, and get $5 off, which is pretty cool.
Hey.
And that's pretty much it. Oh, giveaways. We do have a giveaway tonight as well, so we'll open that up a little bit later.
It's our firstborn.
It's our first what? It's our firstborn. It is a PDF of Trades of the Expanse Bounty Hunter, which is a PDF supplement for the Expanse RPG that lets you play a bounty hunter like we do. And also something random out of the giveaway box, which might be a Roll20 thing, or it might be a PDF from some of our other friends. It's always a digital box thing. And then last is a lovely handcrafted resin D6 that you can use as a drama die in your age games. It's proto-molecule style with like a dark blue, some inks, and some foils. So, you know. If you're watching this later on YouTube, come join us live at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, second Mondays, where you could win. That's it. Just some short announcements this time. Oh, we also got our tumblers and our teas from D&T, so that's pretty cool.
Look how big this tumbler is. You could be drinking tea larger than you.
I'll tweet at D&T and be like, we featured you. Love us.
Send more.
We drink a dickler of tea.
A tea sponsorship would be pretty cool, right?
That'd be dope.
I'd support that.
I don't know. Katie, Tyler, do you drink tea?
I sometimes do. Tyler never does.
It's because they're still used to chalky milk.
I have hot chocolate actually almost every night.
You were incorrect. You were incorrect. You were completely correct. How do you drink hot drinks with glasses? This is weird. I breathed on it. I was like,
all of my life.
Can't see.
Awful.
All right. Well, that's enough of that. Let's go to the video. What a back. Minus Rick's.
Forever.
So we'll just hang out a little bit while we do that. Anybody, anything exciting, new that you want to report to the lovely people hanging out?
No, cancel that.
Oh, yeah.
Cancel that. Time to read the thing. No, what you got? What's up, Katie?
I was just going to say, like, not only are we awesome at hunting bounties in space, we're also amazing at escape rooms.
It's true. It's true. We're a wicked team. We did a jungle game themed legally distinct jungle game escape room last week, and that was super fun. Also, we were really good at it.
And now
So if you
we're
have an
addicted.
escape room, we'll come play it. And
Nice.
we can also do it for free if you want, and then talk about you on our stream.
Love it.
If you want.
If you want.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
a
only
thing
be
you
there like
desire.
10 minutes in and out.
Yeah.
So quick.
Is that a good advertisement for their escape rooms or a very bad one?
Might be a bad one.
They'd be like, I don't want to go to that if it's only 10 minutes. Why would I?
It's
Why would I
super
go?
All right. So, the crew of the Hound of Hades delivered their bounty and their passenger to Medina Station, secured a railgun, some other materials, and then took an escort job. That job was complicated, unsurprisingly, by a pirate ambush in the second belt of Cerberus. The crew made short work of the two ships through some fancy hacking by Jerry and some tricky maneuvering by James. You have now landed on Augea in Zealous Colony and settled up your pay with Trevor Atwood. So, you all get +1 permanent increase to income.
So base income goes up?
Base income goes up by +1.
Permanent?
Can buy more bases.
He has paid you quite a hefty amount. It was a long transport job, and then he gave you a large bonus for the fact that you fended off 2 pirates without taking any damage on your ship or his.
I think what you describe as we pwned those pirates.
Sure did.
I love when I've been
They didn't
talking a whole
even-
bunch and my mic's been muted the whole
Oh, no.
Oh no. I was gonna say they didn't even fire a shot at the pirates.
All
That
their
was the
weapons, were disabled. So, Jen, you just got to go back and you got to tell us every single thing that you said.
Can't
In
remember what I said,
order.
other than James, your family is too rich. Oh, and there was excitement over, permanent income.
So Trevor Atwood has taken the Cradle Gator and his terraforming equipment to the southern hemisphere of Augea. He's apparently got a specific area of land picked out and pre-surveyed.
Luck with the sterile tater.
With the what? The Sterile Gator?
Sterile tater.
Sterile Tater. Your time is your own as you get back into the system. There are several new bounties up and available that you could be checking in on. You're at Zealous Colony. You have touched down. You do have to resupply Although you didn't fire that many PDC rounds, you do have to top them up. You did fire a ton of torpedoes. And although we hand-waved the cost of flying out to Medina, you still flew another, 7-8 months back towards Augea, and so we got to pay for those supplies.
Isn't
What
the
about-
company just covering that, or?
No.
Oh, damn it.
What about paint for the 2 pirate ships that James is spray painting on the side?
Nice. Yeah. That one is a trivial expense, and you do not need to roll for it.
Seems a
$12,000.
trivial expense to James.
Yeah, he gets the best paints.
That'd be
Oh, he
diamond
gets
paints.
Those cool multiple kinds of caps they have for graffiti artists.
Well, it's got to
That'd be good.
survive re-entry, or else I'll have to repaint it. Oh, we're going planetside again?
It's true. And I mean,
Yeah.
it's also true that we joke about diamond paints, but that might actually be a product created by OMAC Group, who are mining giant diamonds on the other planet, Pangea.
There's so many.
Augea?
You're on Augea. You're on the desert planet
We
right
need to
now.
go to Pangea. We need to set up our fish farm. Our fish
Fish
just sit
farm.
here.
Oh, you can set them up here.
Much more
No,
okay
we need the
with
water.
grasshopper wolves than I am with a sea of terror.
I mean, there's
Oh,
just lightning
also-
tornadoes.
But our sheriff's here. She could watch over the fishies while we go
Why
out.
would we bring the ocean to the desert versus bringing the fish to the ocean?
I'm
Because
sorry.
supply and demand.
Did everyone just wash over when he said lightning tornadoes?
Yeah,
That's two
fine.
bad things in one thing. And that's not even the worst thing there.
What if it's like a Sharknado, except instead of sharks, it's lightning and toxic hunter mermaids?
I forgot about my mermaids.
Why? So when he says words like that, your reaction is not supposed to be joy. It's supposed to be a rightful amount of fear.
But Patrick, think about the churn.
That's
It could get so
exactly-
high.
That's what I'm worried about. You guys are immune to damage. I will be destroyed by a lightning tornado filled with toxic mermaids.
Think about the children.
Nice.
I did my best.
I liked it. Can I give a shout out to my friend Emma who's watching us right now? And
Yay!
She is really. She texted me and she's like impressed with how we did our escape rooms, and then I said thanks, and then she said, "Focus, you're playing a game."
I like Emma already.
Good energy, Emma.
You never seen that.
Is this your first time checking out the stream?
Shit in line, Katie.
Well,
Okay.
you know what? Someone is chatting and hanging out. You know what? I'm gonna open the giveaway. So we're just gonna do this, and now the giveaway is open. And all you need to do is put the word Landfall in the chat, and you're entered into the giveaway. So Katie's friend Emma, please go ahead and enter the giveaway. And anybody else who is lurking in the chat, go ahead and do that too.
That's you, Todd.
So what do you want to do?
Who's Todd?
I don't know.
Do we want to look at the bounties?
We're going after Mr. Lee Lester. Or we actually, that other group is here, the breakaway guys, right?
Oh,
Let
that's
me,
right.
Oh
pick
yeah,
those up.
Pirates.
fuck them up.
Regulators.
Yeah, hiding in that canyon or whatever.
The Exeter Regulars.
Regulators was close.
Regulators was close. So I have all of the bounties up for the viewers. For the players, I shall get them going in the Roll20.
Hold on a second.
And
You don't have to actually hold on a second. I'm just gonna test the bounds of my internets.
Of course.
Ooh,
Oops,
Dangeroo.
that didn't work. There's
Hopefully not
also... Why is that not working? Oh, because that is the player version of Roll20, and I need to be on the Game Master version of Roll20 to to actually add things to a screen.
Our galaxy is so big.
Yes.
Big.
Space is
Ooh,
so big.
let's do none of the things Merrick has prepared, and let's do it
course.
in the middle of the suns.
No.
I want to go to the middle of the suns.
Let's do like a Treasure Planet style adventure. Off we go.
Hmm?
Ooh, I want the fish. What's the fish? We need
Oh,
to
no,
go to Pangea anyways.
That was the sea creature that Patrick didn't want to hunt. Remember?
Let's hunt that.
Oh, you just want to go to Pangea, right?
We have to anyways. You're gonna let our fish die?
What? They're in tanks.
We spent a lot of money to get this fish farm.
forever. Yeah.
I'm just thinking of like our company being like, the travelers are being killed, and we hired all these bounty hunters. What are they doing?
Cut to
We're
like
killing
Farmville,
Cool fish.
Stardew Valley cut of this game now.
Yeah, so as they're scrolling, we've got Ash Morton, who is a thief believing to be working with the Exit Irregulars. Young person. We have
But they
Bantam.
look 12.
Yeah. Bantam Razavi, who was involved with a violent altercation with military personnel on Augea. Lee Lester, who you've heard about for a while now on Augea, who killed the crew of the Paris Queen, or at least took responsibility, not responsibility for it, but, said he did it. Claimed. Anyways. And then the captain or crew or owner of the market ship, the Padan Fane, has put out a call for a specimen of the Pangean aquatic Mermanus. Aquaticus mermanus, is that what we're going to call them? The toxic hunter mermaids. So bag it, tag it, and bring it to a merchant. That is not an OMAC job.
Okay, I don't hunt children, so Ash is out. But
Well, it's calling.
do
It's
hunt
calling.
mermaids.
We're just capturing.
Well,
Get to
and-
use your
Non-lethal.
taser.
And we're just we're hunting acai, whoever that is. I don't know who this Ash bounty is. Doesn't come up on my.
Tyler, did you just say I should use my taser on the mermaid? Because
Yeah.
that's water.
No, on the kid. Yeah.
No, much worse.
Hmm.
Okay. I am between my crew, my family on this ship. I'm between let's beg and tag some mermaids, or let's murder a dude. We're not great. Well, we're okay at the capturing, but we're so good at the murder. So let's kill something or kill something.
Well, so
You're not supposed to kill the mermaid.
yeah.
You are supposed to
Damn it.
capture it alive.
Well, you said a sample. You know, it'd be like a dead sample.
No.
Yeah. This isn't The Witcher.
Yeah.
But like,
Ed.
This is a different game. If you want to see this group play The Witcher, we have it in podcast form
Yeah.
as several one-shots on Massive Damage Adventures.
That's a good game. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
If you want to see Witcher love.
Yep.
If you want to see
It's
two
true.
witchers kissing each other.
It's just dude love between two dudes.
isn't it just a podcast though?
Yes.
So they can't see it.
They can't see it. If you
Well,
want to
yeah, it's
hear
not-
this adventure, go to the
didn't
podcast.
Make pornography, Katie.
They can see it with their ear eyes.
Mm.
All those ear eyes.
So yeah, so I really want to go to Pangea. I'm like super invested in getting our fish farm started. I know that's dumb, but I am.
But wasn't the whole point the fish farm was going to be on the ship?
No.
No,
We were talking
we were
about making those nets.
Making
so that the
the
other bad fish
nets?
could get our fish farm. Yeah.
What nets?
we bought all the
tornado
supplies.
lightning proof nets.
Also mermaid proof.
So there's an interesting challenge, of course, in that your fish will not be able to like just survive in the waters of Pangea. They'd probably just
Why?
die
Why?
because
I thought we had figured this out already.
no.
You can.
You can have them in tanks, or you can create habitats, but you can't just like section off a bit of the lakes or the oceans or whatnot without a lot of work, because like the biology of this other planet is so completely alien that your fish will probably just be like, I don't know, like die. They won't
Let's
be able to
imagine
eat
this
the
scenario.
things.
It's the opposite of what Merrick's saying. And it's like every time an invasive species is let loose into a thriving environment, we let these fish go going, aha, be free, fish, and they destroy.
There's just trout everywhere.
Yeah.
No,
Tyler
so
knows all about it.
my understanding of what you were doing was that you were buying fish farms on your ship so that you would have protein.
I
No, you're
understood.
gonna sell it and make money.
This is a business.
Okay.
It's protein for planet.
You know what, Jen? I have a
Okay.
new plan. We set up our fish farm on Augea because there's
Yeah.
no water,
Yeah.
right? We have them in tanks, and then
Yep.
people will
Yep.
pay more money for fish because there's
Yep.
no fishy things.
Yeah,
Actually,
setting
on
up
Augea, we have
bug cows.
Trevor, and we have, what's the sheriff's name again?
Narcissa.
The new sheriff.
Narcissa.
Yeah, so we have like some friends.
Yeah, no, you're right. New plan. I love it. Let's stay here, kill Lester Lee, set up our fish farm.
Okay.
How do other people think?
I like part of that. The fish farm is a really Jerry Ricks strategy.
You invested in it.
I just wanted you to stop asking me about fish.
It could be an undercover thing, like Lee Lester doesn't know we're coming for him. He thinks we're just messing around with fish farms.
Fishman?
Yeah, we're throwing him off the scent.
Well, I think he's probably a fairly savvy gentleman. I think the fish farm might not go over, but let's try it.
Well, we don't have to convince Lee Lester. We just have to convince Miles that that's a good one.
Which is much easier to do.
Yes.
Was Paris Queen the crew we liked or the crew we hated?
The crew you hated.
Oh, well, he's fine.
So the Paris Queen was one of the crews that was also going for the Dundargazini bounty, and they got to his ship, the Churchill Daisy, before you did, and they mined it, which you caught and did not explode.
But then,
Then
We don't like him. Why though?
So then you got the information to find Dundar Gazini, but the Churchill or the Paris Queen crew saw that Gazini had been working with Lee Lester as well. So you went to the Cerberus 3C moon, and they went after Lee Lester and all died.
I don't think it's not that we we don't like him. I just like his money.
That's enough motivation for me.
What do you two think?
I mean, I think we should throw Patrick a bone and not make him hunt mermaids this week. But in 2 weeks from today, we're going mermaid hunting. Mermaid capturing.
2 weeks from today, put on your wetsuit.
All right. Well, first things first, you do need to resupply the ship. It's fairly expensive. The distance, so doing reaction mass and fuel pellets and food and various parts and so on. It is a target number 18 income test.
Oh, Jenny.
Who has the highest current income, though?
You.
So
I only have 14.
I have 9.
So let's
6.
go down how an income test works, because I mapped it out. I did the reading. I understand it now. I hope. So An income test is a regular test, 3d6 plus your income versus the cost. Yeah?
I just rolled it.
Okie dokie. What'd you get?
I got a 28.
Yes. So here's the thing. And why you shouldn't, and yeah, why you totally jumped the gun. Because your income is not 14, right? Because your income is your base income, and you can choose to use temporary income to make a test more likely, but every temporary income that you use is lost.
Oh, so I should roll with the bonus of 10.
Correct.
So that I don't lose any. Okay, I'll do that. I can re-roll.
But don't quite roll yet. We're going to go through it, and we're going to explain it all. We're going to try and understand it. So 3d6 plus your income versus the cost. Now, if your income is plus 4 is equal to or greater than the cost, you automatically succeed. So your income is 9.
Base income is 10.
Base income is 10. So your income plus 4, 14, not an automatic success. You could spend your temporary income to make it an automatic success. Right? You spend 4 of that. Yeah. But all of it is gone. Or if somebody had a higher income than you, nobody does, they could help you. If you succeed and the cost was 10 or more than your income, you decrease the income by 1. That won't happen to you because your income is 10 and this is an 18. You'd need to be rolling against a 20. If you fail, you can try again, yada yada. Temporary income. The maximum, here's the thing. The maximum that you can apply to any test is plus 3. So you can't put the full 4.
To get the automatic,
yeah. You can do 1, 2, or 3. You can split it up, yada yada. You've got 5. Like, all of you are more flush than the game assumes players would be because you've been very successful and your ship didn't get damaged. If your ship got damaged, you'd have big expenses to pay off.
But we're too good.
Yeah. So, anyways, you've got your income of 10. The target number is 18. You can, at this point, now choose to apply any temporary income of your choice.
Yeah. Because you have the rules, what is it again to convert temporary to permanent?
That I didn't look up, actually. To actually, like, reinvest the temporary into permanent?
Yeah.
I know it's in
just
there.
Gonna use my base income, and then we can do that, like, off screen.
Okay.
Convert to base.
Sounds good. So you're just going to use the 10.
Yeah.
You can do
Go
it.
for it.
You can roll an 8.
All right, 23.
There you go.
Yay!
All right. And so that does not decrease your income. If it did decrease your income, it would have come off of the temporary before losing your permanent. So the ship is resupplied. We also need to do the PDCs and railgun use, which is 14 income because it wasn't that much. But the torpedo...
Well, I can just automatically do that, right?
Yes, that one is correct. The torpedo use is a 21, however.
Then James says, "Okay, I'm off to the bar for a bit, guys."
What? Torpedoes are expensive.
Yeah. Well, he just did 2 income things for you. He's like, "Oh yeah, you guys got this."
Maybe you left the hard one.
James, you do all our income things. You're just so good with money.
Am I?
You're good with having it.
Yeah, this one time you weren't even here and you rented a hotel room for us on a flying casino.
It's true.
I remember that. Yeah. Looking through the expenses. Oh, yeah.
It's a guy who never checks his debit receipts. Just steal from James.
So can we pool temporary income somehow? Because then if I could somehow...
So it's the same way. You have to help somebody else. Because they have
to be higher than you.
Yeah, the helping person has to have higher income than the other person.
Okay, well, does anyone have anything close to 14?
No.
No, not at all. Okay. I'll just go for it, I think, with my base income, and then just lose 1 current income because of it being higher.
Yeah. So you'll make the roll, and if you succeed, 1 of your temporary income will be lost.
Nope. I did not succeed. Do I not lose income then?
That's correct. You were not able to find them. So here's the thing. Spending some fortune is not going to get you anywhere close. That was a low roll.
Here's the thing. You're screwed.
Yeah. So you sat down in Augea, in Zealous Colony, and, it's not like a large settlement. There's only a couple hundred people who live on this entire planet at this point. Many more just arrived with your cousin and are setting up in the southern hemisphere. But Zealous Colony does do a fair amount of trade and helps resupply some of the Belter ships that are operating, as well as more of your sort of bounty hunting comrades who are patrolling the system. You are able to resupply the various bits on your ship, no problem. James finds an excellent deal on just topping up the PDCs and the 4 railgun slugs that you used, and it's just kind of like, yeah, there was a little bit of overage, no worries, just a little bit of cash. However, you fired something like 8 to 12 torpedoes.
I think it was 8.
Yeah, and they're just not available. You are going to need to find people who have them, or go back to Pangea and resupply with OMAC Group. And the rules for that are you can roll again once you've spent 21 hours equal to the income, finding them.
Is that merchant ship? Which planet was it around again?
It is around Augea, yeah.
I don't think.
Okay, after 21 hours, we will call him up.
I think we should just start a torpedo farm.
Just grow them out of the ground.
I don't think they grow.
Because you raise them.
Oh, you have to breed torpedoes. I see.
I see.
You gotta get 2 torpedoes.
You've still got some leftover torpedoes, right? You just haven't filled up to maximum. So you're gonna take 2 torpedoes, get a little ranch,
and then we just give each of them a piece of hay, and then little hearts appear.
Bunk them together.
Oh, I'm gonna be over there.
It's like the turtles.
Start breeding torpedoes. Just cuts to like
Am I doing it right?
a space shot of Augea, and it's just. All right.
All right. Well, it sounded like you were going to say words, so we all waited.
Oh, that was just a transitionary phrase to get us moving on into what I just only imagine as a Wild West town.
Absolutely. So you definitely.
We're gonna go to the saloon and discuss businessy things in our next adventure.
Out loud, really loud.
Yep.
Yeah, Lee Lester. We're going after Lee Lester.
So we just go into the bar with a newspaper and we just go, Lee Lester. See if anybody turns.
Lee Lester?
Catch him real easy.
We should use a code word then, like G Jester.
You're bad at code words.
Yeah, it's got to be D-Dester.
Yeah. I don't know. We got the Tater Freighter.
This is a conversation that's taking place as we're disembarking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we gonna hop on our Razor 9000? What is it called again? The Turbo Razor 9000.
Yeah, that
Just
sounds
roll
right.
down as like Firefly style on
You
our
named it bubblegum.
ATV.
Yeah, it's the Turbo Razor 4x4.
It had a name though. Like a
James
name
is
name,
gonna
isn't it?
strap on
I
some
think that was it.
goggles.
Or at least that's what I
and
had.
Off we go.
I
Nice.
thought it was something cool. Never mind.
I think it's now named Bubblegum.
Yeah, Rick's has painted bubblegum on the side.
You have to remember the back seats are facing backwards, so whoever wants to ride shotgun's got to call it quick.
Shotgun.
Again.
Oh, sorry.
Miles got that one. Oops.
Just remember your goggles because you're facing forwards.
He
Got a bug
has
screen.
a pair of aviators.
And they don't block the dust at all. You get
At
the
all.
and it's
He's sitting there like stalwart, but it's just hurting, and he's like,
gotta
You
look
cool
cool.
with camera.
when you know like when people have goggles and they take them off, and there's like the rim. He takes off his aviators. There's nothing. Like it's still all one. Still, it all got in. His eyes are like crusted with rocks.
So, Zealous Colony. It has a little bit less definition than New Trench Town, which I designed for our very first episode and obviously did a lot more work. Because it was before the campaign, and I was putting all that into that. What we have in Zealous Colony is we have the casino area where there's, a couple of like gambling halls and so on. We have the sheriffs. You went to an outfitters at one point.
Yeah, there's
Bought
a
some
bar.
candles. Was there a bar? I mean, obviously there's a bar, but I don't think that we've been to the one in Zealous before. I think we've only been
We could also
to
drink.
the No Exit Saloon.
That's the one.
I want to go to the casino though. We can drink and gamble and talk loudly about our plans.
Perfect.
Miles, as a career criminal, is just like, guys, like, it's not hard to not be this overt, you know?
So,
Well,
of
I
course,
don't know what you mean. I'm a master of disguise.
Southern Belle
It
Rooks
worked.
is back. It
It
did.
worked. I cannot fault her.
So, as is pretty much always the case, the first casino that you enter is called the Paradise Casino. Because when I played an old video game called Ultima Online, I got a job at a role-playing casino called the Paradise Casino. Yes, I actually had shifts that I had to show up to and be like a dealer for other players gambling in a video game. I was 13.
I got paid and gamed up.
Sure did. I was saving up for a house.
That's like child labor.
Yeah, well, they didn't know I was 13. There was no voice chat.
Online.
I'd
So-
like to criticize him, but I've done incredibly similar things in video games.
Oh, we should chat with the casino owner about getting fish on the menu.
He goes, "What's a fish?"
And moonlit shine.
I'll gut you like a
It's only
fish.
at
What's
the
a fish?
Other bar
Mm.
on the other planet.
No, that is this planet. That was New Trench Town.
It's a different
Okay,
place.
but it's at the other bar. It's not at this bar. It should be at this bar.
Yeah, the owner was Maya Newman.
Newman, yay.
That was excellent.
That song should be playing as we walk in.
It's the
Yes,
only song that
absolutely. We're hearing some like old-timey player piano from the Sirenscape, but no, it's Maya. Hee. My woo.
My ha ha,
I now want to hear a piano arrangement of that song for Wedding March.
like a dramatic
Ooh.
one.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So yeah, you enter into the casino, and it is, it's hot and it's dusty, and it's fairly clear that, like many of the other buildings, in this settlement, it's a prefabricated, like, brick of a building, almost like a military bunker that's just been dropped down and then leveled, and then they filled it with their own things. So there's a lot of like personal furniture. There are wall dividers that look like they've been fabricated. There is in fact a like a steel player piano, and somebody is at it playing Numa Numa. And at this point, let's say it's early evening, and like there's a dinner crowd coming in, and there's like a buffet of like Belter kibble and mushroom steaks and so on. And the buffet it's not like a high-class casino where the food and the drinks are free and you're spending all your money gambling. Like, it's still a small-town casino, so you got to pay for the plate. And then otherwise, there's games. There's like a lot of electronic games and bright lights around those. And you can see, like, in the back, there's sectioned off areas where people could have private card games, but nothing is going on there right now. Mostly it's just an early dinner group. People playing the slots and eating some mushroom steaks.
Ain't eating no fish yet.
No fish yet.
James is gonna start a tab with the casino by like swiping up on his
Terminal.
his invisible phone. His terminal. Yeah.
It's invisible phone.
The invi-
You know, that we all have.
And then he's gonna swipe all the crew on to that as well.
Ooh.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, might as well. I mean, it's been a long 8 months. We're back and we're at the casino. Yeah, let's have some fun.
It's good to
Well, I'll
be in a
win you
grab
some
again.
money. Ooh, guys. We could use gambling, gather information sneakily about Lee.
Like with
How?
other players or the casino.
With other players and be like,
I'll check out the slot machine.
Oh,
But
oh,
do we know if he gambles? Like,
but people might know him.
just because sketchy people gamble? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a small planet, and we gotta start somewhere. And if we pretend we're doing work here, we get to gamble.
Oh, I'm 12 million% in. You said we can gamble under the pretense of still doing this job? And Miles went, yeah, work.
Okay, well, if y'all are gonna gamble, I'm gonna go sell Moonlit Shine and fish.
Thank you.
What a sentence.
All right, so
I'm an entrepreneur, okay?
you have paid for your dinners. The group separates. Miles going to the slots. Rick's to interrogate folk. Didn't catch what James was doing.
Oh, I'll go play whatever
yeah.
card games going on. Maybe. Yeah.
You were gonna go to the slots.
Oh, I
You
can
did
go to the
mention
slots.
that.
Yeah. But I was gonna like not be off in the corner by myself, just like.
Yeah. In one of the social areas, like a bank of 4 where there's already like a little old lady there and like a miner who's come off of work.
And there's a big stand way above it and like a big prize thing that's gonna light up if you win.
He yells at you, "Don't steal my machine!"
I got a quarter on it. No, that's video games, isn't it? I've never been to I've been to casinos, but I've never actually
They
used
do
a
a similar
VLT.
thing, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was a quarter there, James would be like, "Oh, put it in the machine."
you run out of town, off the planet, and then Jerry is gonna do some side business, some hustling.
Oh yeah. Every day I'm hustling.
Oh God.
Every day I'm hustling. I mean,
Do not
is that
support.
is that better or worse than the churn dance, Patrick?
Equivalent.
Okay, so who wants to go first? Who has things they want to do?
I want to see Jerry's negotiating.
You
Get
know
some
what?
business?
Me too.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Go hustle.
you can
He
see
didn't bring the businessman along, so let's see what.
you can see that there's a fair amount of not like a fair amount, but there's 2 or 3 people that are working, like somebody who's making sure that the chafing dishes are full, and then somebody who's just kind of like security walking around, and then there looks like somebody who is probably the manager or maybe the owner, a sort of like sour face looking middle-aged belter woman with kind of like a little bit of a pot belly kind of hidden underneath nicer clothing. Like she's got it draped in such a way that she looks kind of good, but she's probably a heavy drinker is what I'm leading towards.
She drinks alcohol a lot.
I know, so you're being like,
Okay.
all right, what are you going to say about this potbelly, sir?
Hey, I didn't big it. I used a card.
He says.
I like these. This is the NPC deck from Monty Cook Games, where I can just be like, NPC.
The card says blue eyes.
White dragon?
How are the cards, Patrick? So,
Stupid idiot.
Katie, what do you do?
All right. Is she like just wandering around, or is she by the bar, or where's she at?
She's wandering around right now. She's like, kind of suspiciously looking at everybody except for 1 or 2 regulars, which she does kind of like a little friendly nod to.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna settle on up beside her. Excuse me, ma'am. Have you recently been to New Trenchtown?
And she kind of looks you up and down, and she's got long hair, dark eyes, and she says, "Don't have time to go to New Trenchtown. I have a business I'm running here. Is there something that I can help you with? Are you here to play?"
Oh, I'm here to play, I'm here to eat, I'm here to drink, and I'm here to help you do your job.
Ooh, fast
Now.
sales pitch.
I've got a deal for you. In New Trenchtown, they have this fantastic liquor. It's called Moonlit Shine. It's my own brew, and I got a bottle here for you to try, and I plunk it down on the table. That you can keep. Now, I noticed you got mushroom steaks on the menu. Well, let me tell you, my friend and I, we run a fish farm. Have you ever had fish?
Yeah, I've had fish.
Wouldn't you like to sell fish to your customers?
And like you see her kind of nod a little bit, and there's a little glint of greed in her eyes. Make me a communications roll. Get
Oh,
this
that's
sales
my
pitch
worst
up.
thing.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
that's why we're happy.
you're gonna get a +1 bonus because that was a really good sell.
It was a really good
neat.
sell. I just really wanted her to be like, yeah, I eat fish all.
Yeah, she's like, there's a ton of fish out here at the fish farm.
And like I'm definitely also getting from that like pitch that you're very salesmaning this up, and she does have a little name tag that says Hadaman on it, so that seems like a last name. But before we get to that, we have somebody new in the chat, male backwards 65. Let me know what I need to submit for the entries, and submit right now for the giveaway. Hi, welcome to the game. We're playing the Expanse, and if you write the word Landfall, all one word, in the chat, you're entered to the giveaway. The giveaway today is a copy of Trades of the Expanse Bounty Hunter in PDF. a random thing out of our digital giveaways box, and a handmade resin D6 that you can use in your own games as a drama die. Katie, what did you get? The difficulty for this is challenging, but you got a bonus.
Well, with my +1, I got a 9. So, how much fortune do I have to spend to make this work?
Okay.
You're
So-
literally gonna fall unconscious as long as this works.
So you got a 9. You need a 4 higher. So you need to spend 6. So that'd be 10, 12, 13.
That
Yeah,
would make the churn go up if you did that.
sure would.
Would it?
Oh, I just realized I reminded Merrick about that.
Oh.
Did you know
Oh,
that if we
no.
spend enough churn for people watching, then Merrick gets to do fun things?
It's true. So yeah, if you spend 6 fortune, you can change one of your dice. If you change your 4, you'll actually get 2 stunt points because you'll still keep the 2.
Ooh. Is
No.
it still a 6 to change the 4?
No, you're right. It still costs a 6, but then you wouldn't succeed. You'd still be short.
Yeah. What if you
Gotta give it the
increased
stunt points.
one of the dice that are 2 a little bit?
You cannot. You can only modify 1 die.
You can do that.
Okay, well, I'm going to spend 6 because I want this to succeed. So I'm churning it up.
All right, we're gonna pump the churn. We're at a 13.
Like, why can't you do that dance and look cool?
Oh,
Yeah, you made it look like a dance move.
Yeah, I'm over here derping it up, and you're just like.
no. It's-
You're an
'Cause look at him,
upsetting
that's why.
human. You're an upsetting
Goddamn.
human.
Goddamn handsome.
Anyways, okay.
Sorry, what?
So you succeed, and she takes the bottle, cracks it open. Whew. You could strip paint with that. But it's going to sell. The name is Babu Hadaman.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. And I give a really overzealous handshake, probably making her slightly uncomfortable.
She says, "What volume can you produce? How much can you bring in a month?"
Do I know the answer to this, by the way?
Make a business
rig up-
roll. Yeah.
If you
This
rig
is
up the
real
ship
top
engines,
shelf.
we can turn it into a distillery.
Ooh, clever. I like it.
No, just spin it as like super top shelf and be like, oh no, this is real exclusive.
So
I
you
mean,
can make an intelligence roll with the business focus if you have it to estimate how much.
I don't have a business focus.
You don't have the business focus? James has the business focus.
I could do this without him. I'll just spend all my fortune. It's
Of
fine.
course, of course.
Jerry just comes back to us ragged.
I got a 16 and 3 stud points.
Wow. Okay. A 16 beats a hard difficulty, doesn't quite get a formidable. I'd say that you're successful. 3 stunt points. Oof.
You could do the let's make a deal.
What's Let's Make a Deal do?
Your actions turn out to benefit a character you didn't target, who now owes you a favor, however grudgingly.
Ooh, I like favors.
Do you want it to be somebody on the crew, or do you want it to be like the sheriff? Narcissa?
I mean, I feel like I want it to be somebody around who could maybe help us find Lee Lester.
Okay.
Like, the information the crew has, I already know, so. I
Okay.
hack all your hand terminals on a regular basis. I read your diaries. Like, I know this stuff.
Fine. I'm not mad.
Can everybody share one interesting thing that Jerry might have found on your diary? Like, who composes poetry? Who writes vampire
It's
fan
not
fiction?
poetry. It's just short stories. About us.
in iambic pentameter?
No. There's somebody
Just a
else
little-
hacked and put those on there.
Of course.
It's actually really good. I submitted it to this like the newspaper in New Trenchtown.
There's
Not
a
under your
newspaper
real
there.
name though. There is now. It's just full
Now.
of your writing.
It's just it's your zine.
It's
Oh
easy.
no!
Okay, so she says, all right. So we're going to say that you estimated that you could probably produce a half dozen bottles a month without going into like actual production. And you could have those delivered starting next month in a regular sort of situation. And she says, how about I put you in touch with somebody I know here? He owes me,
Ooh.
and he might be able to help you get a little bit more of the equipment that you might need. You just say, Hadaman is calling in her marker, and he can help you out.
That sounds good to me. Who's this friend?
This friend is Raphael Majors. Lee Lester.
I was really hoping it'd be Lee.
Mail backwards. Thanks for popping in, and hope your game goes really well. Yeah, you can catch the rest of this on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/@skyhammerpress. Thanks for checking it out, and if you win the giveaway, I will contact you via Twitch for your info. I'll let you know. Thanks. So, yes, you have this name of Raphael Majors, who you've now just got a marker for. Could be interesting, could be interesting. Good time to take a little break.
Secrets.
Secrets. So, if you are lurking in the chat, do put the word Landfall in the chat to enter the giveaway. We're giving away a copy of Trades of the Expanse Bounty Hunters, something random from the digital box, and one super cool resin D6 handcrafted in the Expanse protomolecule style. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Whoa! I saw that. That was pretty fancy there, Patrick.
That's what I do.
Hello, welcome back. We are back from our break. The crew of the Hound of Hades is hanging out at the Paradise Casino, owned or at least operated by Babu Hadaman, a belter woman on the planet of Augea. Jerry just locked down some pretty sweet potential deals there. Oh, we actually only talked about the moonlit shine. Didn't talk about the fish.
That's true. I bet she wants
it's a
fish.
group deal.
Yeah, no, she definitely wants the fish as well. So we'll say that was also tied into the business as well. That she wants to get some samples of the fish with the first shipment of moonlit shine.
Sounds good to me. I love this hustle. The side hustle. I think I'm making more money doing this than the bounty hunting.
Time will tell that.
Time will tell. Okay, we've got some gambling, we've got some information gathering. What do we want to do?
I feel confident that James will do the best gambling / information gathering.
Okay, James
Miles?
sits down at the slot machines and just plays his games, orders some drinks. Yeah.
Were you say something, Jen? Okay. Yeah. Place an order. Get some drinks. Like I said, there's like a minor looking guy, big big like very muscly belter man, and then an older, probably Martian lady, and they're just playing and not really chatting. If you want to sort of build a rapport, you'll have to spend a little bit of time or do something really good and have a nice roll. What would James do?
I want to see this rapport building.
First, he's going to snag one of the waitstaff, and he's going to order their biggest, fruitiest, umbrella-iest drink for Miles, right over to where he's playing cards.
Nice.
And then he's going to say it's actually his birthday, so keep the drinks coming for him.
It's bad to shoot your party members. It's bad to shoot your party members. It's bad to shoot your party members.
And so we have like a lovely camera shot with the drink, so bright and colorful with a little umbrella in it, coming over, and it slides right down beside Miles. And the waiter gives you a wink and says, "Happy birthday, honey."
Have you been drinking?
I actually feel like we should do Miles' scene now.
and he points over to James and he says, "Your captain sent it for you."
Captain.
Thank you.
there's anything you need, let me know. I can't get you a cake, but we might be able to find something for you if you need.
Please don't.
I could have some of the people sing happy birthday.
I would kill everyone in this bar if that were to take place.
All right.
Rix, do you want to sing happy birthday with me?
I'm not there. I can't hear this.
Damn it.
All right. So, Miles sitting at your gambling table with your big fruity drink as the young fit waiter walks away.
The upsetting part is how delicious the drink is. Miles takes a sip of it just because it's there, and he's like, damn. But then he's like, why is it so delicious? It's like 7 fruits. How did they even get that? They eat mushrooms.
It's a lot of syrups and canned stuff.
But it tastes so fresh. Ah, sorry, I'm stunned. Is there like a blackjack / poker, or is it all slots?
Right now it is. You get the sense that there would be more card games like later in the evening, and right now it's more of like a dinner and just kill some time sort of situation.
Cool. Is it only those 2 previously mentioned players currently available for interaction, NPC wise?
No, let's have somebody else. Let's have
27 other people in this
There's
bar.
27 other people. There are. Let's see what the crowd is. Yeah, it's not a huge crowd. Besides the 4 of you, there's probably about 10 other people plus the staff.
So I want to scan over everybody and look for if it was possible. If I was a T800, I'd be scanning, looking for shady activity, like who has that look, you know?
Mm-hmm. You got me
That's,
a perception intuition.
I can give you perception, and that is as much as I can do for you, sir.
All right.
Unless you would like me to track them.
Now let's make it challenging though. Target number 13.
Okay.
What was that, Tyler?
Yeah.
I said you have to roll for dexterity to still look cool while holding your big drink as you walk over.
It's like a Mai Tai.
There's a little bit of mint. Is that in a Mai Tai? Was that correct?
No, that's
No.
a mojito.
Mojito. Thank you.
Mai Tai is the a tiki head.
Mm-hmm.
Mai Tais are delicious.
Some dry ice coming out the top. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, space Mai Tais. Oh, cool. I got a... What did you say the difficulty was?
13. Challenging.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My dice are... 15 is what I got.
Excellent.
So I spot someone who is of shady reputation.
Yeah, let's say that there's a pair of sort of like younger looking, probably Martian, like real cowboy looking folk. Yes, as the horse neighs by. You look at them and they've got like giant belt buckles and like big hats, huge brims, just like real like jeans and cowboy boots type of Martians.
So
He's my kind of guy.
as Miles he leaves his fruity drink behind as he makes his way over there. It's already done, is the thing.
Yeah.
It did not last long. And then he just sort of like shifts personalities as he begins to walk over into a cowboy. He has like a wider strut. His thumbs are tucked into his belt. He's got like an overcoat on that he sort of like doesn't quite pull back to reveal the pistol, but his hand is close by as he struts over to these nearby just to start gambling at one of their close machines.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So nothing that you're going to say to them? You're just going to gamble?
He goes, is it always so quiet around this time?
One of them looks up and says, well, shift will be coming off a little bit later. Most of the farm hands don't show up until at least after dark.
Is that when the cards start flowing?
You got it. You play Hold'em?
Oh, best in the galaxy.
Damn straight.
Won a fair bit of money on the Death Star. Death Star? Is that Battlestar?
Isn't that something from an old movie?
Ah, no, it was a Battlestar.
And the other one just goes, yeah.
Right. I'm going to focus on you. You seem like you say words, and I'm involved in that.
Joe don't do book learning so well.
I got one of those on my crew. He thumbs over at James.
James is gonna see that you're out of a drink and go, oh, yeah.
Yes.
Someone's getting pistol whipped. So, you guys from around here? You don't look like this sort. New landed?
Yeah, well, we came out on one of the transports and heard that there was some land we could do. As you know, the
Tracking out.
old world is, well, not the best prospects anymore. And Joe goes, uh-huh.
Yeah, she's a concrete wasteland, that's for sure. Out here though, she's an untamed country.
Open skies.
Big sky.
Didn't get that under the domes back on Mars.
I suppose it would be the biggest open sky. It's just not the most friendly.
It's good to be able to breathe the air.
Well, wait, yeah, that's, I would say, a net positive. Hey, you guys interested in business?
You hiring, Hoss?
Just looking to see who's available around town. Might be calling up for something.
And they kind of like share a glance, and Joe gives. I think we're recording. If you're watching this on YouTube and this is recording, oh, you know what I'll do? I will also do Craig.
A little dance.
And then we'll at least have a backup of the audio.
Now recording.
Now
We're-
recording.
Craig came in hot.
And then, like, if OBS, because OBS is giving me trouble, doesn't give us this video, at least we'll have the audio, and I can, like, scroll some fun stuff over it. Because we've only got, like, an extra 10 minutes anyways.
Or like a Marvel after credits scene.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll go for shawarma.
You can go for shawarma. Perfect. So he said, are you looking for help, Hoss? And then they looked at each other. You hiring, Hoss. You said you were looking for some extra hands. They give each other sort of a significant nod. And then the other one sort of turns towards you and he says, yeah, we can do a bit of work for you. Name's Luca. And we're good for a bit of security work. Bit, transport. We can do that too. Joe's a great driver. I'm more of the gun hand myself. What is it you're looking for?
ever heard a tale of a sassafras sidewinder? Goes by name Lee Lester out on these parts.
Oh.
Killed some friends of mine. Looking for
I
good people.
I can't get on the wrong side of Bad Egg Lester. I'm sorry, you got the wrong folks. And they start standing up to leave.
And I reach, pull the coat back and put my hand on the butt of my pistol, and I say, I think that would be a bad idea.
Make a communication roll. Make an intimidate.
-1 for the drink.
At that exact moment, the bartender comes up, or not the bartender, but the server. He comes up and he says, I saw you were empty there, friend. No, sorry, Belter accent. I saw you are empty. Once again, I hope your birthday is going well.
Am I taking a -1 penalty to my intimidation because of this drink?
Yes, God, yes.
Tyler, if I fail, let's not even discuss. What is El Difficulté?
Formidable, 17.
17. That's a hefty difficulty. I have a thing that might affect this. No. Those are...
You got fortune to spend.
I do have
Ooh,
fortune
you
to
got
spend.
fortune.
I got... Are we fully loaded on fortune?
Yes, absolutely. Everybody should have full fortune and no injuries at this point.
Beautiful.
It was 8 months longer since you had a face-to-face combat.
Sorry, what was the difficulty?
17.
17.
1-7.
No, that's what I got.
Did you account for the -1?
No.
Yes.
I will spend 8 fortune.
Gosh.
I rolled 2 6s on not the dramaturg.
Oh.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
I can't wait till we do an escape room, Tyler. And then everyone else is looking at puzzles. I'm gonna stick my thumb in your ear. It's gonna be real gross.
I'm going real gross.
Well, Willie.
So, I spend 8 fortune.
To increase your drama die, I'm assuming of a 3 to a 4.
Correct.
All right.
Which brings me to 18, which is 17.
And you stunned. So let me just increase the churn by 1 because you spent some fortune.
Boy, howdy do I. Not only did I fail and have to spend 8 fortune, you led to me having to increase the churn, which you know is my least favorite thing.
It's
But
like a
hey,
butterfly
now
effect.
you've got 4 stunt points, which if you spent could increase the churn again.
I do class clown. I don't do that. That's
Okay.
ridiculous.
Ooh. Do you like a drunken bastard thing?
Drunken Master?
I don't know, like talk your way out of it, but like Jackie Chan would do with
Oh.
with Taekwondo, but with your words. Not
Hmm?
with karate? Karate? Martial arts.
Martial arts?
Flirt
Wing
is
Chun, I think?
4 stunt points.
Yeah.
That's not really.
Sleep with one eye open. The next attack you make against the target is automatically a surprise attack. You can slam one of them into the table. You're afraid of Lester? Be afraid of me.
He spends that on James.
Yeah. As long as they're not involved in the comment, I just quick draw and shoot James. And the two guys are like, okay. I think they should probably grip their pillows tight.
Okay. I'm sorry, is that a stunt?
Asleep with one eye open.
Gotcha. I love it. Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm assuming that technically at this point I currently have a negative relationship with these two gentlemen.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Perfect. Now, would we count this session as this combat? Like, what transaction?
Yeah. Okay, so you scare them, and they sit right back down. And they say, look, I don't want to get in the middle of any of this. What can I say to just let this be?
Well, what I can say to you, and I take the drink and go, is whatever you know is what you're going to tell me right now. And then maybe you walk out of here.
And they say, well, Lester ain't natural. He's got something going on. People are saying weird things about him. He can throw people across the room with his mind. He can light you on fire with his eyes. He's something strange. I'm not superstitious, but there's something wrong about him. That's why they call him Bad Egg.
And if I were looking for a bad egg, whereabouts might I find one?
Mostly he menaces the folk off in the hills to the east. And that's all I know. And Joe kind of like looks as if he's going to giggle or laugh or something, and he chokes it down and looks like he's going to throw up. He's like,
with our previous relationship with Narcissa, Narcissa?
Yep.
Yeah.
Would we have her as a contact on our terminals?
Definitely. Sheriff Narcissa Diana Saison Medell.
As some might say, our invisible tablets?
Yes, your invisible phones.
Our invisible
phones.
I always lose my phone.
I am going to, I'll let them, if they want to get up and leave, I'll just sort of...
Oh, they're out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I immediately open up a call to Narcissa and tell her that there's two disreputable folk coming out of the bar, or out of the casino.
Ooh, all right.
Can't let them get back to Lee.
With known ties to Lee, and then she can capture them, and we can investigate, and we can interrogate.
Correct.
Gently, with no torture. Wait.
You didn't get the sense that they have ties to Lee Lester. You got the sense that they're terrified of him, and these are rumors they've heard.
I just can't have them go spread words.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Jen, did you want to have a short scene before we wrap for the night?
No. Well, I want to gamble once, so just
Okay.
I need to roll a gamble, and we'll see how bad I'm doing.
Absolutely. It's just a VLT, so you're just gonna roll.
No, I'm at a table.
Oh, there's no tables yet, not till after dinner. There's just not enough people.
Okay, I'm at a VLT.
You could be at a VLT, or you could be at a dartboard just playing
Yes, darts. For
Okay.
money? They're not gamble darts.
No, this is just for fun. You'd have
Then
to. Yeah.
I want to pull a handle.
All right. Then you're just gonna roll me. You are going to just roll 3d6.
Yeah, it's just luck, right?
It's just luck, and you're just looking for a stunt.
Gosh. I am so lucky. I got a 1 and a 2 and a 2.
And what's the drama die?
2.
2. You get a teeny tiny little payout on your first pull.
I showboat so hard.
It's like the equivalent of like a free play on a lottery.
I've beat the system. I got something from the house. I'm out. I know how to get ya. I beat the house. I'm a champ.
Champion. Excellent. Well, and that will end the scene. So, of course, the turn goes up to 15.
Is it the next morning? Does James have to roll an income test?
And I am going to close the giveaway. Yeah, it did work. It's still there. And we draw, and congratulations, Mail Backwards 65.
No way.
Mail.
We'll get in touch on Twitch and get you your super cool stuff. Oh, actually, I should roll randomly to see what the thing is, because I always forget to do that. No. Yes. Here we are.
Poppers.
We got, a copy of Call of the Netherdeep, the 5e D&D adventure set in Exandria. This is a Roll20 full campaign with all of the maps, characters, and everything preloaded onto the Roll20 platform. Congrats.
Basically, just get you a group and you're good to go.
Yeah, and then I'm going to get in touch with you about sending you one of those. Say the things that I say at the end.
Oh,
Make it sound like you're singing.
Say.
Make it sound like I'm singing. My We are apparently, like, the chat is working, because Mail Backwards just got real excited.
What?
But I don't think we're live.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You can't see us, but we're so happy for you.
Okay. So, yeah. Things happening. The Kids on Bike and Kids on Brooms on Roll20 are 30% off until... I think it's until the 7th. So you only know about this if you're watching us live. People watching us on YouTube on the 8th, you missed it.
You guys
Check-
know if you watch us live right now.
Yeah, it's fair. Check out Abraxas Precipice on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time on twitch.tv/onlyplaywizards. Check out this channel again on Monday for Cozy Forging, and you can get $5 off your purchase of the Master's Toolkit by using our code CozyForging. Congratulations to our new friend Mail Backwards for their win, and I guess that's about it. Good game, everybody.
Woohoo!
Have a good night, and as always...
We'll see you in hell.
Oh.